G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today we're reviewing this little guy. It's the Cloud Defensive MCH in the Micro Edition, and it is the high candela head. Let's check it out. Alrighty, here it is up close. The Cloud Defensive MCH in the high candela. There's the emitter down there, embedded down an ultra smooth, ultra deep reflector for fantastic throw. Just having a look at it, this thing is utterly amazing. It is one of the most perfect pocket throwers you can have. Look at how it fits in the hand, absolutely snug. And the clicky is so easily accessible, enormous clicky switch. Comes with a Theorem deep carry pocket clip, which is phenomenal because that makes it very nice to carry. Although I must say that pulling this out of your pocket, getting it in is not too bad, but pulling it out of your pocket makes it very difficult because you can see here, imagine your pocket is up here. It's got to get through that little hook there and then above the head. So it does make it difficult. But once it's in the pocket, it's very snug, and sometimes it just takes a bit of yanking to get it out. Now, this light takes the Cloud Defensive lithium-ion rechargeable 18350 unprotected cell. It is a flat top. I'll go ahead and install it now. Now, just before I install it, there's the head. There's the contact area at the head. That there is the body. That's all you get for the body. And then you've got the tail cap. So this thing is proper compact. Okay, so now we've got liftoff, and it is simply just a single output. So the Cloud Defensive Micro in the single output non-dual fuel, meaning this does not take CR123s, it will only take 18350 lithium ions. This light is going to run at 950 lumens, and you're going to get that for 50 whole minutes, which is one of the best things about this light, because I did a comparison not long ago between this, a Malkoff micro thrower, the Modlite PLH V2, and the Well-Tool LH1 head. And this had the longest runtime out of them all, and it was the second highest lumen output. So this little guy is a beast. You get 950 lumens, you get 63,000 candela. You get that for 50 minutes. So you almost get that on an hour with a fully charged 18350 battery. And in the hand, it's almost perfect. So if you can see my middle finger here, how it falls in on the body, right? Then if you bury the clip into your palm, this light is one of the most comfortable little lights to hold. Now, all you have to do, obviously, is just land your thumb nicely on the switch and you're good to go. Now you've got momentary or constant on, so it is a forward clicky switch. Now, a couple of things you will also get is the ND protectors. So most clouds these days come with the ND protectors. And if you can see there, that's not a bad shot there. They are all different sizes. So let's go ahead and, oh, that's just upside down. All right, so let's go ahead and install them and see what they do. So the smallest size here is not going to create a shrouded tail cap, but what it's going to do is hold everything together nice and snug, and it actually makes momentarying an utter dream. Okay, so it's in there now. Now, as you can see, it's kind of held the clicky in place and pushed it up a little bit. So now when I place my thumb on the pad, it just momentaries. If I want a constant on, all I got to do is really squeeze into it, but that's it, right? It's got these little openings here to jam your nails in so you can undo it quite easily. Not really a problem. So that's the lowest level one. I'll just pull this off and get the medium. I do know from my own experience and research that the mediums are the most popular because they nicely shroud it, but not too much. So I'll show you what I mean. And this is very easy. You just thumb screw it in. Now, okay, that there is, it's become a shrouded tail cap, but it's just poking up at the top. Again, makes momentary an absolute dream. And if you want a constant on, you just kind of bend your thumb in a little bit and click it. Not a problem. Very cool. All right, last but not least is the tallest one. And this one that I'm about to put on is going to completely shroud the tail cap. It is used. I know of people that use it like this as well. I've seen a lot of reviews with people who prefer this one. It's not my preference, but because I just think it looks a bit silly. It kind of looks like it's wearing a hat. Although I know looks shouldn't really count, and it looks like I haven't screwed that all the way in. I have. So that is now a fully shrouded tail cap. And again, you really need to bend your thumb in to get a clicky to get it on. But I'm going to go as far as to say that is probably impossible to accidentally discharge this clicky when it's in this configuration. And it obviously allows it to tail stand, which is fantastic. So I'll just remove that one now. And for the rest of the review, I might just do it without any of the ND protectors because I actually prefer it without any of them. I think that the ND protectors, and I just might say, sorry, before I finish that sentence, I love how, because this is the FDE, right? The flat dark earth that I got. I love how they've matched the Theorem with the flat dark earth with the ND protectors. That's really cool. Love it. And as it says here, ND protectors, that stands for negligible discharge protector or negligent discharge protector. Basically saying we're going to help you not accidentally discharge this light. Now, back to the ND protectors. So the reason why I like this light without them is because this tail clicky is actually phenomenal. You're not going to accidentally fully depress that tail clicky in. Well, I can't see a situation where it's just in your pocket and you accidentally depress it in. It's not something that's going to happen. So for that reason, I think it's most comfortable without the ND protectors. Absolutely. Now I'm just going to zoom out a little bit and just get this on the wall and show you the beam profile and the intensity of the hotspot. So that hotspot is very, very bright. It's absolutely just blinding, and it goes a long, long way. So as you'll see in the night shots, this thing is totally impressive. Just really, really impressive night shots. Now, just zooming out so we can just take a look at that beam profile. So we do have absolutely screaming hot spot, 950 big ones, and a gorgeous spill area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take its temperature shortly because I have heard that this can actually heat up quite quickly, although I'm not noticing that right now. So it's probably only been on for about 20-ish seconds and it's not really heating up yet. So what I might do is get the thermometer on it and just let a minute or so pass and we'll be back. All right, so it did get to 38.7 degrees Celsius. Hottest part was around here at the neck, but mate, it's fine. I mean, the head's fine. It's warm, but it's not hot. Although I did think I saw a couple of very, very subtle step downs, which was nice to see actually, because obviously that shows that it's regulating heat and it's not going to burn out the emitter. But I didn't see anything dramatic. Like, it's still very bright on the wall. So that's cool. Now, just after turning it off, it's actually warming my hand up because it's a bit of a chilly afternoon. So I'm not fussed about that whatsoever in the slightest. That's pretty awesome. The weight of the Cloud Micro high candela version with the battery and the Theorem is 116.45 grams. All right, now the end-to-end length is 100.49 millimeters. Tail cap width is 24.9 millimeters. Body width, 23.43 millimeters. Face width, 30.2 millimeters. So just zooming back in, an extremely pocketable thrower, this. And like I said, middle finger goes in on the body there, holds it in place, you're good to go. You've got the option for ND protectors if you want it. Now, I'm not sure what emitter that is down there. I do believe it might be an Osram or perhaps a W1 or W2, but I'm not sure. So it is a fantastic emitter regardless, but I'm just not sure. If anyone Any emitter gods out there want to help me out, please do so, because I'm not sure. All right, let's go outside, check how this does at night, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts, prices, and where to buy the Cloud Defensive MCH High Candela in the Micro Edition. See you in a sec. All right, boom. The Cloud Micro High Candela, 950 lumerinos. That is sensational. So let's go along the fence line there. Mate, that is epic. All coming out of this. Fantastic pocket spotlight thrower, self-defense light, whatever you want to call it. Bloody brilliant, mate. That tree is 100 meters away from me. Oh, I might be a little bit closer today, actually. Let's call it 80 to be safe. Amazing. All right, see ya. All right, so pros and cons of this light. Not really finding any cons, to be honest, and I have searched, but I'm not. Single output, you've got 950 lumens, slow taper step downs, as we saw in the video when I was doing the heat test. Didn't get very hot, so I have watched a lot of reviews and it says it gets very hot. It didn't get very hot, so mine didn't get very hot. That's fantastic. Comes with ND protectors, which is fantastic as well. Love them. Some people say they're a gimmick. I disagree. I think they're really cool. Now, I don't use them because I think the tail switch is just perfect the way it is, but I don't think they're a gimmick. I think they're worthwhile having. Now, looks great and feels great with the Theorem deep carry. It really does, although it does get a bit hooked. I guess that could be a con, that because of the construction, the deep carry kind of falls in the indent of the body, and then pulling it out can be a bit tricky, but it's not the end of the world. I guess another con is the price. So I bought this off eBay because I couldn't find it anywhere else for a review. And including shipping to Australia, it cost me $500. Yeah, $469 or something. So, you know, that hurt. $496, actually, not 69. So that hurt. That was a bit of a bang. But, you know, it's all, you know, you got to do it for the channel. You got to do it for the channel. So this is a great light. I highly recommend it for anyone who's looking for a single output kind of spotter light. I haven't had any of the problems with this one as I had with all the dual fuel and the programmable ones. I don't know if you saw any of my other videos, but I've reviewed several of the other MCH line, and all of them I had flickering issues with. Whereas this one, all good to go. So that's great. I guess the old versions are a lot better. Now, I'll link a couple of stores that have them on eBay, I guess. That's where I got it. So I'll link that in the description. And I'll link Cloud Defensive, the website as well. I don't think they're selling micros at the moment, but I'll link their website anyway to go have a look. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.